I just flipped a desk for my sister, and now I've been asked to make a wipeable calendar, and I've been given this picture. I'm on it. Using my Cricut and some spray paint, I'm going to turn this picture into a wipeable, reusable calendar. Let me give you a quick overview of my plan. Using my Cricut, I'm going to cut out a vinyl template of a calendar, and I'm going to print it out, or cut it out with the image reversed. Now this reverse flipped image I'm going to put on the back of the glass, and I'm going to spray paint it black. So then this will be the calendar outline. Once that's dry, I'm going to take that all off, take all the vinyl off, and I'm going to spray paint all the back of the glass white. So then it looks like a calendar. This leaves all the work being done on the back of the calendar, and the front, the glass will be smooth so it's easy to write on and really easy to wash off. Oh, and of course, I'm going to do something to the frame. This is my calendar template, and I just made it using shapes in Cricut Design Space. This is what I did. I started with a rectangle, and it's 2 by 3 inches, and I made one just a little bit bigger by adding 0.3, and then let's center that. This is such a great tool. Center, and then I just slice that. So you hit your slice tool, and then you get all these extra pieces that you can delete out. I did that again with 2 little rectangles, and I'm going to center that and do my splice again. It's actually slice, it's not splice. Cut those. And so now I have 2 rectangles, and I kind of just line them up and maybe just a little bit more over and up, so it lines up perfectly. And then let's weld that. Just weld down at the bottom. And then this was my little square. So here you can write the number of the day, and then this is where you write what you're doing. So I made a few of those. This is what they were like. And then you just attach them like so by welding again. And then I just kept adding them until I had a whole line of 7 days for a week. And then that's why I made my calendar. Now, I know a calendar has more days than this, but as we know, my Cricut, and I think pretty much every other Cricut, just cuts 12 inches. So I'm going to do it in strips. So I'm going to do 2 strips of 2 and then 1 strip of the single. And that'll give me the 5 lines that I need to make a calendar. And that's really all it took to make a custom calendar. A couple rectangles, some slicing, and some welding. So now I can cut this. So I made a little bit of a boo-boo, maybe bigger than just a little bit, but I didn't have the cut setting right. So I cut all the way through the stencil, like all the way through. I can't use this as a stencil now. And all I have left of the Cricut stencil is this little piece. So either I have to do the whole project with the Dollar Tree stuff, or I have to run out to Michael's. Today's lesson, triple check all your settings before you hit go. Yeah. Bugger. I did end up going to Michael's, and I bought the stencil film by Oracle. So I have Oracle, Cricut, and some Dollar Tree. Now the Dollar Tree one isn't stencil film, it's just a removable vinyl. I want to see how it works out. I mean, it's even when I was stenciling, like the pieces that were supposed to stay were coming off, so that one's a little dicey, but I'm still going to give it a try. Before I do any of that, I need to take apart this frame, and I'm going to start with the backing. Now that I have it taken apart, well, mostly taken apart, I don't think I want to take the glass out. I feel like I'll just break it. So I'm going to try to do all of this with the glass in the frame. I don't know, sounds like a terrible idea. Well, the glass made the decision for me because I can't pop it out. I did try, and it's almost like the frame was built around the glass. It's such a tight fit. So I'm just gonna leave it in and try my best to lay out the template, apply the template, and spray paint with everything in place. I mean, what could go wrong? As long as I don't break the glass, right? Okay, let's start applying template. little bit rough. And I'm not gonna say it's totally straight, but I do have an excuse. So like when I hang it up and someone says, oh, your lines don't line up, I'm just saying, oh, the glass shifted, right? People will buy that, right? Yeah, so I did try my best. I measured, I drew lines, I did everything to try to line up all the grids. We'll see what it looks like. I know it's not perfect, but it'll still be a calendar. The last little bit I have to do is just to tape off the glass that's showing that does not need to be painted. So just like in between the different templates and the edges. So tape time. So the frame is way too big to fit in my regular spray tent, and Ralph, being the gem that he is, set up the jumbo spray tent here in the garage. So I just have to run upstairs and grab the frame, calendar, thing, and spray paint time. To spray paint the lines, like the grid of the calendar, I'm using whatever black paint that I happen to have on hand. And this one is the Rust-Oleum Canyon Black. The paint's not totally dry, but I am going to start taking off the template. And this is because I don't want it to dry completely, and then when you take off the tape and the template starts to tear. So I'm hoping that this prevents that. And I'm sure it'll be a little bit messy, but it's also fun. Let's see. Somehow, and I have no explanation, and I don't even know how I did it, but the calendar's not attached right here in the middle. No clue what I did, but I do have a solution. I had the Cricut cut out the missing bits right here, and I'm just gonna attach them on, spray paint everything white, then remove these, and then just touch this part up with the black spray paint again. I didn't have coffee when I did this, so maybe that's what it was. So I'm gonna attach that, and then when I spray paint the white, that part will be clear still, and then I can go over in the black, with the black. Time for white spray paint. The calendar is all done, and I'm ready to start putting this back together and show you what it looks like, and show you the 2 mistakes that I did. One of them I thought was like a really big mistake until I woke up in the middle of the night last night and realized my other mistake, which is way bigger. And because this is paint, I can't fix them. So well, all I can do is put the backing on and keep going. So have you spotted my mistakes? First, it was this overspray down here that really bothered me. I didn't notice it until I spray painted the white. I could have easily, had I noticed it, it's really easy to clean up, either acetone or a little bit of a razor blade, it's gone. I just didn't see it until I spray painted it white, so it was just too late to do anything about that. But that's nothing compared to the fact that I forgot the days of the week. Yeah, there's supposed to be a header with like Monday, Tuesday. Yeah, I don't know why, but I completely forgot about that. Like it was originally in my design mind, and then poof. Just gone. So they'll just have to write MT, I don't know, whatever, days of the week that way, I don't know. But other than that, it's really cute, isn't it? Okay, now the frame. It's a little beat up, and it has a little bit of spray paint on it from me. So I'm gonna tape off all the glass and give it a nice spray paint. The workspace is done. The calendar's on the wall. Oh, you might be thinking, wow, the calendar's kind of low, like that's a bit low, but there's a reason for it. Let me show you. While my sister's working here on the computer, if she needs to schedule anything or write a note, she can just immediately start writing and she doesn't have to get up. So, what an efficiency gain here. Whew. Not only do we make things look good, we make them work good. But that's it for this video, and if you've enjoyed it, remember to give it a like, leave me a comment, and if you make one of these, remember the days of the week. I'll see you soon with another project. Bye! And I forgot to say subscribe. If you haven't already, subscribe. Totally would love it. I matched the picture, can you see? I didn't really do it on purpose this time. A lot of times I do try to match what I'm doing, but this is actually gonna turn white, so then after a while I won't match. And I matched my glasses too, because I have like a lot of pairs of glasses. I really like glasses, which is why I wear them all the time. Okay, now to the Cricut. Actually, whoa, no. Now to clean this room, because it's a disaster all over there. And I spent the morning shopping. That was fun. Got a dress and a new pair of shoes and food. That's called groceries. Okay, time to do some real work. Okay, I'm going, for real.